Get the drone down now.
Why?
Because you're flying over private property. This officer's going to take your
I
details.
was just having a look at your marked cars and stuff. That's all it was.
Yeah, but there's
People
private
interested.
cars there as well. So get the drone down now. He's going to take your details and run you through, all right? You can't be flying it over police property.
Why?
Because it's private
I
property.
do it all the time, mate. It's fine.
No, it's not fine. He's going to get your details. Get the drone down now.
To be fair, I'd finished anyway. I'll take the drone down because I don't want to be keeping it in the air while I'm talking to you.
No, we'll
Right,
get it down
but
now.
It's fine over police property. It's fine.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, because there's private cars in there.
Yeah, not after
All right.
that. Not interested. I'm interested in the vans.
I don't care what you're interested in.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I don't care what your concern is, mate, but I'm trying to allay your concern.
If you're concerned about me, and I don't care if you're recording, I'm Sergeant 4616 Roberts.
Thank you very much.
All right.
I'm going to land the drone.
Land the drone.
And we'll talk.
They'll take
All right.
your details. All right.
Won't be taking no details, buddy.
Hey.
Won't be taking
They
no
will be
details.
taking your details, or
Will
they'll
they?
be taking.
Welcome back, everyone. Today's video dives straight into a fiery clash between a drone auditor and a police sergeant who clearly doesn't understand the law he's trying to enforce. From the very first seconds, things spiral out of control. Accusations of trespass, threats of seizing equipment, and even counterterrorism claims thrown into the mix. But here's the big question. Who's actually right? The sergeant insists the drone can't fly over police property.
Closer to details if I've been suspected of committed an offence.
Which you have. We don't know who you are. Okay.
That's not an offence, buddy.
This is a CT. It's a counter-terrorist site. All right.
Is it?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Well, you do now.
I didn't know that.
All right.
So I make...
So that's because the security is there, and all private cars and covert cars are parked out the back.
I don't like your approach,
Okay.
but I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm doing a video on the police vehicles today.
Right.
Didn't know that was the type of site it is.
Okay, but we need to get your details.
But I don't
we
give
don't
details.
know who you are.
I'm going to land that. I'll come over. All right.
Right. If we don't take your details, we're going to seize your drone. Simple as that.
And then I'll be civil claiming against you because
can
I have
civil
not.
claim all you like,
I have not
but you're
committed an
flying it
offence.
over police property.
That's not an offence, buddy.
Where there's covert.
Let me land it.
It's
We'll
a
talk.
CT site. Land the thing now.
I do this a lot.
I've never seen anything like this in my life, mate. For you to tell me that it's okay to fly over private property, a police site which is a
It is.
counter-terrorist site.
Okay, I didn't know that.
While the auditor calmly explains that the airspace is regulated by the Civil Aviation Authority, not by the local police. This case is a perfect storm of confusion, intimidation, and legal overreach. Over the next several minutes, we'll watch as the sergeant doubles down on shaky claims, invoking terrorism laws and private property rights, while the auditor stands his ground with a surprising amount of composure. Stick around, because the tension only gets sharper and the excuses get wilder.
What do you mean security?
What I'm saying is, right,
Well,
I fly
can you
drones
see how
over.
it looks to me, all right?
If you've never seen anything.
We all do no, you're not listening to me. Because we all do
You're not giving a word, are you?
different roles.
Go on, you have yours,
okay?
mate.
So it's a counter-terrorist site for custody.
Right, so you have got custody here.
Pardon?
You got custody here.
I
didn't even know that.
I'm saying, yeah, well, I'm telling you, it's
On the camera, I was saying I can't see a custody suite.
yeah.
Maybe they have one. I don't know.
You see those windows there?
Right, got you.
On the bottom.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
So
Yeah.
it's a CT site. All right, mate. I've worked here for 25 years. I've never seen anybody fly a drone over here.
Have you never?
And I've never
It's
seen.
quite a common thing.
Not challenge.
They may have. It's a common thing these days. People do it.
Not when there's private vehicles parked out there. Okay, some of us.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that.
Have to have well, I don't know what you're videoing.
Somebody
or
could
what
film
you're
here.
interested in.
You're coming out. It's the same
Exactly.
thing.
And
I'm saying
we'll
it's the
challenge
same
them
thing.
as well.
Well, fair enough.
But when it's up and over there, I've literally just got out of my car and I've got a drone overhead.
I stayed high enough. It's a wide lens. It won't capture
mate,
anything, mate. I'm trying to allay your concern.
I know.
You genuinely seem concerned.
But I genuinely don't know who you are.
By the end, you'll see exactly how misinformation in policing can escalate a simple encounter into a legal showdown. And just like that, the sergeant shifts into intimidation mode, ordering the drone down and demanding personal details. But here's the kicker. Under UK law, officers can only require identification if they reasonably suspect you of committing an actual offense. Filming vehicles in a car park, as long as it's done within CAA rules, is not an offense.
It's police, all sorts.
Yeah.
Not from around the area. Drove past, I thought, you know what? I haven't done that one before. Let's do that one.
Right.
I take aerial shots of buildings. Now, that building from here doesn't look that big. From above, it's massive.
Yeah.
It's interesting for people.
But because
That's it, mate.
because I don't know who you are.
But that doesn't mean you're entitled to my ID and stuff.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It does, because you've committed an offence flying that over private property.
What offence?
Eh?
You're wrong, my friend. What offence? If I was committing an offence doing that, I would not do it.
You, it's a CT site. So
It's your concern, and I don't want you guys to be doing something like seizing the drone that you shouldn't
not
do.
seize your drone. We just we just want to know who you are. I could be talking to somebody who's wanted.
But I'm not going to give you that,
who's
mate.
got criminal offences.
How's that going to... Okay. How would taking someone's ID allay your concern unless they are like a terrorist?
If you're working for an organised crime gang,
right,
you could be selling details of private cars that belong to officers, because we have a lot of problems.
How would you know that for taking my details unless I'm some known person that's done it before?
Well, exactly, but we don't know who you
This
are.
here?
Which is why these officers are going to take your details.
This here? No. Drone assist.
They are.
There's your police station there.
Yeah.
That's a yellow zone. If I click it, this is CAA. Brown Hazard Police Station, right? Regions where operate your drone.
Show me your YouTube video or whatever.
This is the first major red flag, when an officer uses authority as a blunt instrument rather than applying the law with precision. Question for you. Do you think the sergeant is genuinely concerned about security, or is this just a power trip? Notice how quickly the sergeant escalates, jumping straight to threats of seizure. But again, seizing property isn't that simple. Without lawful authority or suspicion of a crime, taking someone's drone would expose the police. To civil liability. The auditor knows this and calmly warns he'll pursue a civil claim if his drone is unlawfully taken.
In my channel. Sorry?
Oh, mate, I'm not going to start following you.
Right. There's my channel. All right. Okay. That's what I do. Okay. I don't want to give you the channel because people complain.
I've just flicked through something there, or you just flicked through something there.
Right.
Mate,
one more time.
I don't know who you are.
I don't have to do this, but I'm trying to allay your concern so that you don't do something you shouldn't do, which is 1, take details, or 2, seize the drone, right?
Take details. Anybody we suspect of committing an offence, we can take
I haven't
details.
committed an offence. It's not an offence to fly over anything unless it's a prison or an airport, in which case it is an offence and I wouldn't do that, right? So...
Can you see how we get jumpy about people going over? I do a covert role.
Come out, ask me what I'm doing.
And I've
That's
driven my private car past you. I have not got a clue who you are. You've just filmed my registration number. I can guarantee on your drone.
No, it's too high. It's too high.
Well, let's have a look.
It's a zoomed out camera. Anyway, so that you don't, 1, seize the drone, or 2, take my details without me wanting to give them. Or obliged to give them. I don't want that to happen. I want you to go, you know what? We're happy.
What are you afraid of?
It's the point.
Eh?
It's the point. You're not entitled to them unless I commit an offence. So if I give them to you, I'm giving away my right, my right to remain private, right?
But
makes sense.
No, but by flying a drone over private police property and private yard, then we're entitled to ask for your details.
It may raise your concern. You can come out and ask me, question me. You've been doing this job how long? A long time, right?
27 and a half years.
So by talking to me and questioning me, you're probably going to get a good idea as to intentions.
I can tell by talking to you.
Right.
You seem like a decent guy.
There we go. And that's it.
I'm sure you haven't got, but I don't know you.
But you have to leave it at that. You can't be demanding details just because you want to put that little bit of paranoia extra to bed. You can't do that, mate.
This is a classic example of an officer relying on intimidation rather than legitimate legal grounds. Ask yourself, is this effective policing or just reckless bravado? Here comes the dramatic twist. Suddenly, the sergeant labels the site as a counterterrorism location. Sounds scary, right? But let's break it down. Burton Police Station is not legally designated under counterterrorism legislation as a protected site. Simply calling it one doesn't magically give officers extra powers.
Yeah. We have rules on drones in Wales, right? That's my video, okay?
Right.
That's all I'm going to give you.
You probably know more about drone legislation than I do.
Go on.
So I don't know.
Let me just check I'm still recording, mate. Go on.
No, crack on. No, I said
just in case something happens, I want to make sure I've got it as well.
I've got other stuff to do. Can you just let me through the gate? Because I've left my card in the car.
Nice meeting you, Sergeant.
And you. All right.
I hope I've allayed your concern a little bit.
Don't fly it over again, all right? You've got your footage.
I have to be fair, but it's allowed to happen, mate. I get that you're going to have you've done the right thing.
Yeah, well, of course, because...
But I think your original approach was a little bit aggressive.
What?
A little bit aggressive to begin with.
Oh no, get the bloody thing down, mate. It's over private property.
But it can go back over, can't it? So, it can go back over. I'm not going to.
I've warned you not to.
I'm not going to.
Take your drone, so...
But I can legally go over. I'm finished.
I'll go and get my uniform and I'll seize your drone.
No, but for what reason? Right?
Right. No. In that case,
I don't have
got any reason to be here right now?
No, but I'm free to be here.
Okay.
You are. Obviously, I've asked my sergeant if she can speak to a drone expert because I'm close.
Yeah.
I think she said something along the lines of you have to a drone license. I'm assuming, is it going to be one of them drones that over a certain weight limit you have to have a license? And
you have to have an operator ID. You've been very nice and civil.
Yeah.
Your sergeant hasn't.
You got that operator ID on you?
There it is.
Okay.
Okay. Your body comes on.
Say that
Yeah, my body
belongs
cam.
to you.
Yeah.
So obviously I've folded it so you can't read the complete thing on your camera.
Yeah.
All I have to do is let you know I've got one.
Okay.
I've got one. All right.
So
And you
how's that linked to you then, mate?
what do you mean?
How's that drone operator ID linked to you?
It doesn't have to be linked to me.
Does it not?
No.
Okay.
The owner of the drone.
Yeah, drone looks a bit baffling. I don't really know much.
Operator ID has to be linked to the owner of the drone, I think. And the flyer ID is obviously my thing. I am the owner of the drone. So that ID.
Invoking terrorism in this context is not only misleading, it's dangerous. It inflates a lawful drone flight into a manufactured security risk. If police are going to cry terrorism every time they feel uncomfortable, what does that do to public trust? Now security steps in, trying to frame the situation as confusing or nonsensical. They stress concerns about private cars and covert vehicles being filmed. But here's the reality. Drones at legal altitude with wide-angle lenses aren't capturing number plates or personal details in any meaningful way. The auditor even explains this.
But that is linked to you.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Don't need it.
Fair enough.
If I suspect you of an offence,
Yes.
you have to give me your operator ID.
If it's flyer related,
Oh, fly
yes.
related. So if you just punch someone, that's not flying related. So
But then I have to give you my normal details, right?
yeah, correct.
Yeah. Same with flyer ID. If you suspect I've committed an offence with the drone, I have to give you the flyer ID.
Okay.
Because that essentially will link you to my name.
Yeah, flyer ID, what's it for? An operator.
I think operator ID is the owner of the drone. So you could own that drone,
But you could
I
fly
could
it.
fly it.
Ah, okay.
I need a flyer ID to be allowed to fly a drone.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, you can edit that if you want.
How you doing, all right?
Hello, mate. You're right.
What's your name?
DJ.
DJ. How you
DJ.
doing? You all right?
What's your name?
Sean.
Sergeant.
No, PC.
Sergeant PC.
PC from the road policing unit, but obviously we fly drones as
What's
well.
your number? PC.
4783.
Thank you, man.
Are you doing all right?
Yeah, can I help you at all?
Have you got your drone with you?
I've showed it to him.
Have you?
I've shown him that I've got the operator ID.
Excellent. What model are you flying?
What model?
Yeah, what is it?
DJI.
Yeah, which one?
Why?
Mavic 2 Mini.
Why?
Because of the size and the weight, and then
Right.
maximum permitted takeoff mass
I'll
determined
tell you what I'll do.
occasions.
Pointing out that aerial shots are common practice. Instead of diffusing the situation, the security guard amplifies the confusion. This raises a bigger issue. Why are police and security so poorly trained on basic drone laws? Here's the breaking point. The sergeant claims that not knowing someone's identity gives him the right to demand ID, but that's not how the law works. In the UK, you don't have to identify yourself unless you're suspected of a crime.
No TAMs this morning before your flight.
Oh, what, sorry?
No TAMs.
No.
Any reason why?
No. Don't check it every day.
You don't check it every day. You should check it before every flight.
Really?
Yeah. What do you use? Do you use no TAMs or not?
No, I use Drone Assist.
Okay, so it will pull it from no TAMs. And when you're flying, do you?
When you say, hold on, do you mean, have I checked where I'm flying?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, I checked
so-
before I travelled
so
up.
Drone Assist will take any warnings or hazards from no TAMs.
No,
As well.
The word you used, I didn't know what the word meant.
Yeah.
Before I travelled, I checked the area. So I've travelled quite far today.
Where
I
do you come from?
I didn't want to travel up.
Yeah.
I get here, and I'm like, oh, I can't fly here. So I've checked all that already.
Oh, but you don't. And people don't get that. And that's what confrontation you get a lot of times from people coming from private companies. Why are you flown over our yard? It's got lots of stock in it. Well, you don't stop a helicopter flying over. You don't stop a British Airways flight flying over. What's the difference from a drone flying over? Just
But his first words were, you're flying over private property. So you should educate your sergeant.
Yeah, when he came storming out, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's allowed. And that's why I want to double check first before he went, he shouldn't.
Being mysterious, evasive, or even refusing to answer isn't illegal. The sergeant is now clinging to vague references about private property and terrorism without citing a single actual law. This is policing by intimidation, not policing by statute. The auditor does something smart here. He pulls up the CAA flight zone map on his phone, showing that the area is marked as a yellow zone, not a restricted one. This is hard evidence that
Yeah.
Something or other, wasn't he?
Well,
But
it does say when you're flying it too, like I said to you earlier, near buildings, certain areas, it does create a security risk, but you don't commit an offence.
No.
Yes, you create.
you expect to be challenged about it.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. But as long as you're legal and as long as you're doing everything as you should do, then you've got no problem, have you?
No.
There you go.
That's it, man. Nice one.
All right. Have a good day.
Damn it. Leave it to it, mate. It's
Yeah,
been
man.
nice chatting to you. Thanks
You
for being
too, mate.
informative.
You too. I'm gonna go.